Hi everybody, आप सभी को मेरा सादर जय जिनेंद्र. So without wasting any time, let's get started with our understanding of today's price action and let us prepare for tomorrow's day. Right. So let's get started. The first stock on my watch list is Kotak Bank. If you see, after a gap down opening, the market has been consolidating in this mother candle, right? So we have a mother candle and we have about three insiders as well. Now, if you see yesterday, while Bank Nifty had shown a very good positive momentum, but look at Kotak Bank, it has been very, very bearish, right? So as soon as the low of this particular candle is taken out, we can look for a shorting opportunity. As we see that today the market has closed at day's low. Now a closing near day's low is a very good sign that the sellers are aggressive and the sellers have won at least the day's battle. Now tomorrow it depends on how it opens, right? So if it opens flat and gives us a small SL, it can give a very good downfall as well. Now let's go to another stock which is on my watch list, which is, let me have a look at it once, which is Apollo Hospitals, right? So let's go and have a look at Apollo Hospitals on a daily time frame. Now this is the chart of Apollo Hospitals on a daily time frame. So what does this chart tell you? That after the big up move, right, it has been consolidating in a very tight range. If you see the closing of the last 5 days is spot on. It's right there, right? It has not even moved, which means that the market is consolidating, the buyers and sellers are fighting it out. If I see the nearest support is this level, right? And after this big up move, which has been very parabolic, I expect a downfall. Now, if you go to hourly time frame, you can understand the amount of consolidation which is happening over here. The market is hitting this low again and again, correct? So if this particular level is taken down, we can expect a good shortfall in Apollo Hospitals. The level seems to be around 4735. So this is Apollo Hospitals for you. Now let's go have a look at a stock which is on my buying radar. The name of the stock is HDFC Life. As you can see, HDFC Life Insurance has managed to close above all the hurdles. Now, if I get a good retest and continuation, HDFC Life is going to be on my buying side. Let's have a look at another stock which is on my buying radar. And if you see, it has similar structure. It has similar structure just like HDFC Life, which is Adani Port, right? So let's go to Adani Port on a daily time frame. This is Adani Port for you. If you look at Adani Port again, it is giving me the very same structure where the market was consolidating in this area and it has finally managed to close above all the hurdles, which means the buyers have won. Now try to understand contraction and expansion as a fight between buyers and sellers. What is basically a contraction and expansion? It is basically a fight between buyers and sellers. And now if you see, it has managed to give a good closing above all the hurdles. So Adani Port is on my buying radar. So now let's talk about Bank Nifty, right? As you can see, Bank Nifty has actually been trading in a very tight range for a very long time. This clearly suggests that there is still a good tussle going between buyers and sellers. Now try to understand, when we talk about price action is predominantly about understanding what the buyers and sellers are doing. Now, when you know that there is not a clear winner, you should tune down your risk to reward, right? So always understand that market moves from a range bound market to a trending market. While the market is in a ranging market, try to look for more of reversal trades, right? Trades with a lesser risk to reward. You cannot expect big risk to reward when the market is in a tight range. So I hope you have understood how you're supposed to play out when the market is ranging and how you're supposed to play out when the market is trending. Now, with that note, let's go to Bank Nifty on a 5 minutes time frame to understand what was the price action that happened today. Who got trapped, who was able to win it, right? All of that. So today, if you see, market opened with a big gap up. Now, first thing first, you should always mark the previous day high and previous day low on a chart, correct? Now, once you have marked previous day high and previous day low on a chart, look what happens in the market. Do not be in a hurry to take trades in the first 15 minutes, right? So if you see market opened with a big gap up, right? And it failed to sustain it, right? And as soon as it closed below previous day high, we saw a decent sell-off, though today the entire market was very range bound. Now, try to spot this type of price action on the chart of Bank Nifty over historical charts. Gap up opening, and what happens when the market finally manages to close below previous day high. So if you look at this particular chart of 23rd of August, again, this was the previous day high, correct? This was what? The previous day high. This one, right? Market opened with a gap up, and as soon as it closed below the previous day high, we saw a good sell-off. Now, again, when you're tracking the markets for tomorrow, always mark the previous day high, right? This one, and previous day low. What you can spot is that the sellers are very fresh when it comes to the previous day high. Previous day low, the buyers are becoming weaker, right? If you look at the buyers, they are becoming weaker. The support has been tested multiple times. So this particular support has been tested good amount of times, and we can clearly see that the buyers are getting exhausted, right? So Bank Nifty has not given a very strong closing. So guys, these are the two levels which I will be tracking for tomorrow. I hope you guys learned a lot. You also learned about what happens when the price opens with a gap up and then breaks previous day high. Also, you learned why previous day high and previous day low are an important area where a lot of price action happens. Also, if you look at yesterday's chart, what happened yesterday? As soon as the market took out the previous day high, right? For this day, this was the previous day high. As soon as previous day high was taken out, we saw a good momentum in Bank Nifty. So what is the lesson that you have learned today? Mark previous day high and previous day low whenever you're doing intraday trading. So with that note, guys, I hope you like the video. Please like the video, share it with your friends if you think this has been adding value to you. Also, put down in the comment box as to what is the kind of video you would like us to post on the weekend. With that note, thank you so much and stay tuned for more. Thank you so much.